What is happening, fight fans and political junkies? The Roger Report is live, and we've got a bombshell drop from Ireland. Conor McGregor is out of the presidential race, but is this the end of his political journey? Plus, we're diving deep into the latest on the historic first-ever UFC fight card planned for the White House, and what it means for the sport. Then, a surprising twist in the world of tech as Elon Musk makes a bold move that could shake up the industry. And finally, we're getting the inside scoop on the massive lawsuit against a tech giant that could change everything. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Conor McGregor pulls out of Irish presidential race, vows future political involvement. UFC megastar Conor McGregor has officially withdrawn his candidacy for the Irish presidency, a move that has sent ripples through both the sports and political arenas. The announcement came via a lengthy statement on his social media, where McGregor cited careful reflection and family consultation as the reasons for stepping back from the October election. While he may not be vying for the presidential office this time, McGregor was clear that this is merely a pause, not an end, to his political aspirations. He emphasized his continued commitment to Ireland, pledging to use his global platform to champion Irish interests, bolster economic opportunities, and advocate for accountability in public life. McGregor's campaign, though brief, succeeded in igniting a crucial dialogue about democratic participation and the nature of the presidency in Ireland, a conversation he intends to keep alive. McGregor's initial foray into politics was sparked by a high-profile appearance at the White House during a St. Patrick's Day event, where he met with President Donald Trump. Despite the Irish presidency being largely a ceremonial role, McGregor aimed to bring attention to pressing national issues, particularly immigration policy and the desire to empower the Irish people. However, the path to candidacy in Ireland presents significant hurdles. Potential candidates require endorsement from either 20 members of the Irish Parliament, the Oireachtas, or nominations from 4 local authorities. McGregor had not yet secured these essential endorsements, making his withdrawal a strategic, though perhaps inevitable, decision. "This is not the end, but the beginning of my political journey," McGregor stated, reaffirming his dedication to serving the Irish people and fighting for their rights. He drew parallels to his fighting career, describing his political endeavors as a marathon, not a sprint. Interestingly, McGregor has also refocused his attention on his fighting career, announcing plans to return to the octagon, potentially headlining a UFC event at the White House in 2026. This comes after a significant layoff following a leg injury sustained in 2021. Public reaction has been a mix of surprise and anticipation, with many followers eager to see how McGregor will leverage his influence moving forward. Political analysts are debating the long-term impact of his brief but attention-grabbing presidential bid on Irish politics. Don't go anywhere, because what's next could redefine the fight game forever. Get ready for the unprecedented UFC White House card. Historic UFC White House card announced, McGregor eyed for headliner. In a move that has the combat sports world buzzing, the UFC is reportedly planning an unprecedented fight night to be held at the iconic White House. This groundbreaking event, slated for 2026, would mark the first time a major mixed martial arts organization hosts a card at the United States' most famous residence. The potential headliner for this historic event is none other than UFC superstar Conor McGregor. This announcement comes as McGregor recently withdrew from the Irish presidential race, signaling a potential shift back to his roots in professional fighting. His return to the octagon has been highly anticipated since he suffered a debilitating leg injury in his 2021 bout against Dustin Poirier. McGregor has reportedly re-entered the UFC's anti-doping program, a key step towards making a comeback. This White House card isn't just a sporting event, it's a cultural moment. The logistical and security implications are immense, and the UFC's ambition to stage such an event speaks volumes about the promotion's growing influence and reach. The potential for a McGregor fight at such a venue adds an extra layer of spectacle and global attention. Fans are already speculating wildly about the matchups and the significance of fighting on such hallowed ground. The UFC and the White House have yet to make an official announcement, but the buzz suggests that serious discussions are underway. This event could elevate the profile of MMA to new heights, attracting a broader audience than ever before. But wait, the White House isn't the only place making big political moves. Next up, a tech titan's unexpected entry into the political arena. Elon Musk enters political arena with bold endorsement. Tech mogul Elon Musk has made a significant and surprising move, wading directly into political discourse with a high-profile endorsement that could sway public opinion. Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has publicly backed Conor McGregor's bid for Irish president, a move that has generated considerable attention and debate. This endorsement comes at a critical juncture for McGregor's presidential aspirations in Ireland. While the Irish presidency is largely a ceremonial role, McGregor's campaign has aimed to bring attention to national issues and spark a broader conversation about democracy. Musk's backing provides McGregor with a powerful platform and a significant boost in visibility, leveraging Musk's own massive global following. The implications of a tech billionaire endorsing a celebrity-turned-politician are far-reaching. It highlights the increasing intersection of technology, media, and politics, and raises questions about the influence of prominent figures on electoral outcomes. Musk's involvement could energize McGregor's supporters and potentially attract new voters who are drawn to the unconventional nature of the campaign. Social media platforms have exploded with discussions about Musk's endorsement, with reactions ranging from enthusiastic support to sharp criticism. Political commentators are analyzing the strategic value of this alliance, considering how it might impact the upcoming Irish election and the broader landscape of political campaigning. From political endorsements to legal battles, the tech world is facing major challenges. Stay tuned as we break down a colossal lawsuit threatening a tech giant. Massive lawsuit filed against tech giant over alleged data misuse. A seismic legal battle is brewing as a major tech company finds itself at the center of a massive lawsuit alleging widespread data misuse and privacy violations. This legal challenge could have profound implications for how user data is collected, stored, and utilized across the digital landscape. The lawsuit, filed by a coalition of consumer rights groups and affected individuals, accuses the tech giant of systematically violating privacy policies and exploiting user information without proper consent. The core of the allegations centers on the company's alleged practices of harvesting extensive personal data, including browsing habits, location history, and private communications, which are then reportedly used for targeted advertising and other commercial purposes without explicit user permission. This case is particularly significant given the tech company's prominent position in the market and its vast user base. Critics argue that the company's business model is inherently reliant on the exploitation of personal data, and this lawsuit aims to hold them accountable for potentially deceptive and harmful practices. The legal team representing the plaintiffs is seeking substantial damages and demanding a fundamental overhaul of the company's data handling procedures. Public reaction has been swift and largely critical of the tech company, with many users expressing outrage over the alleged privacy breaches. Privacy advocates are closely watching the proceedings, viewing this as a pivotal moment for data protection legislation and consumer rights. Analysts suggest that a negative outcome for the company could trigger a wave of similar lawsuits and force a broader industry reckoning on data privacy standards. That's a lot to digest, but we're just getting started with the week's biggest stories. Stick around for our rapid-fire recap and the full story on McGregor's political exit. All right, folks, that's a wrap on another action-packed episode of the Roger Report. We saw Conor McGregor bow out of the Irish presidential race, but vowed his political journey is far from over. We got the inside scoop on the potentially historic UFC White House card planned for 2026, with McGregor eyed as a possible headliner. Then, Elon Musk threw his hat into the political ring with a significant endorsement, shaking things up in the tech and political spheres. And finally, a massive lawsuit is targeting a tech giant over alleged data misuse, setting the stage for a potential privacy revolution. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.